Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, is taking center stage in the global music industry. His immense popularity has not only caught the attention of fans, but also garnered interest from major agencies in the United States and the United Kingdom. This situation has led to speculation regarding the impact on HYBE, BTS label, as well as the K-pop industry as a whole. As a member of BTS, Jungkook has proven himself to be one of the most talented artists in the world. He is known for his strong vocal ability, dancing talent, and charismatic stage presence. In addition, his solo works such as 7 and Still With You showcase Jungkook's ability to create globally relevant music. Jungkook's widespread popularity has made several major agencies in the United States and the United Kingdom begin to see the potential to sign him. Agencies such as Universal Music Group, Sony Music, and Warner Music are reportedly interested in working with Jungkook to expand his solo career. In addition, some UK agencies also see an opportunity to utilize Jungkook's influence in expanding the reach of K-pop music in the European market. The interest from these big agencies is not without reason. Jungkook has a very strong fanbase around the world, including the United States and the United Kingdom. This makes him one of the most desired artists for international projects. Moreover, BTS' popularity in both regions has paved the way for other K-pop artists. However, this news also raises questions about its impact on HYBE. As the label that has managed BTS since their debut, HYBE has played a huge role in shaping Jungkook's career. If Jungkook decides to work with another agency, this could affect HYBE's position as one of the major players in the global music industry. HYBE has shown great ability in promoting BTS globally. However, competing with major agencies in the United States and the United Kingdom could pose a new challenge. If Jungkook joins one of these agencies, HYBE may have to find new ways to maintain its influence in the international music industry. On the other hand, Jungkook's decision to work with an overseas agency could also have a positive impact. Collaborating with a major agency in the United States or the United Kingdom could open up new opportunities for Jungkook to expand his solo career. It can also increase the exposure of K-pop music in the global market. The K-pop industry, which has been dominated by South Korean agencies, could also experience major changes. If Jungkook manages to work with an overseas agency, it could set a precedent for other K-pop artists to explore international opportunities. It could also change the way K-pop artist management is viewed in the future. However, this decision will not be easy for Jungkook. He will have to consider various factors, including his loyalty to HYBE and BTS, as well as the potential impact on fans. In addition, working with an overseas agency can also present new challenges, such as cultural differences and industry expectations. Jungkook's fans, known as ARMY, also have a big role to play in this situation. Their support of Jungkook's decision will be an important factor in determining his future success. Fans' reactions to this news have shown that they are ready to support Jungkook no matter what decision he makes. On the other hand, major agencies interested in Jungkook also need to consider how to properly manage his career. They must ensure that the decision is not only commercially beneficial, but also supports Jungkook's personal and professional growth. For HYBE, this is an important moment to demonstrate its flexibility and ability to support its artists. If HYBE manages to maintain a good relationship with Jungkook despite him working with another agency, it could be an example of how the company can adapt to changes in the music industry. The K-pop industry as a whole can also learn from this situation. Jungkook's success in working with overseas agencies could pave the way for more K-pop artists to explore international opportunities. It could also increase K-pop's influence in the global music market. However, challenges remain. Cultural differences and ways of working between the South Korean and Western music industries can be an obstacle. Therefore, it is important for all parties to work together and understand the differences. Jungkook's decision to accept or reject offers from overseas agencies will be a pivotal moment in his career. It will also be an important moment for HYBE and the K-pop industry as a whole. How this decision is made and executed will determine the future direction of K-pop music. In this situation, Jungkook needs to consider various aspects, including the impact on BTS as a group. BTS has become a symbol of unity and cooperation in the K-pop industry, and Jungkook's decision will affect the dynamics of the group. As a highly influential artist, Jungkook has a great opportunity to change the course of the global music industry. His decision will set an example for other artists who want to explore international opportunities. HYBE also has a huge responsibility to support Jungkook in this process. The support of an agency that has been an important part of his career will be a key factor in his future success. Meanwhile, fans of Jungkook and BTS should prepare for a major change in the group's dynamic. Whatever decision Jungkook makes, the support of fans will be an important factor in his success. Major agencies interested in Jungkook should also be prepared to work with an artist who is extremely talented and has a large fanbase. They must ensure that the decision supports Jungkook's career and meets fans' expectations. This situation also shows how the global music industry is increasingly connected. K-pop has become a global phenomenon, and artists like Jungkook play a huge role in strengthening K-pop's position in the international market. With all the opportunities and challenges, Jungkook's decision will be one of the most significant moments in the history of the music industry. It will also show how K-pop artists can adapt to changes in the global music industry. In this context, it is important for all parties to work together and support Jungkook in this process. Jungkook's success will be a victory for HYBE, the K-pop industry, and his fans. While there are many uncertainties, one thing that is certain is that Jungkook has the potential to achieve even greater success in the future. The decision he makes will be an important step in his career journey. No matter what happens, Jungkook has established himself as one of the most talented and influential artists in the world. He has shown that with hard work and dedication, anything is possible. With the support of fans, agencies, and the industry, Jungkook has a great opportunity to continue to grow and achieve even greater success in the future. The decisions he makes will set an example for the next generation of K-pop artists. In the coming months, the world will see how this situation develops. Whatever the outcome, Jungkook will continue to be one of the most influential artists in the global music industry. This situation can be seen in how HYBE is gearing up in anticipation of its next strategic move. In recent reports, HYBE is rumored to have strengthened its international division to ensure that artists like Jungkook continue to have full support despite working with other agencies. This shows that HYBE is not only focusing on keeping artists within their purview, but also on developing an ecosystem that allows their artists to succeed overseas. This move reflects HYBE's vision to become a global leader in the music industry, not only as a K-pop agency but also as an internationally relevant entertainment company. This strategy also opens up the possibility of wider collaboration between HYBE and global agencies, which can ultimately benefit all parties involved. However, it is important to note that no matter what steps Jungkook takes, it will not erase his contribution to BTS. The group remains an integral part of his identity, and it is likely that Jungkook will continue to contribute to the group's music and activities in the future. Therefore, this situation is more akin to a career expansion than a breakup. With the potential for cross-agency collaboration and an increasingly strong global influence, Jungkook's situation may also serve as a new model for other K-pop artists looking to expand their careers into international markets. HYBE can utilize this moment to strengthen its position as a pioneer in supporting artists with global careers.